Truck drivers say the SAP process is very expensive. Every SAP charges a different price. I'm going to break down exactly what questions you need to ask as far as the price. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jerri, and our team has helped over 1,000 drivers get back to driving and get their license out of downgrade status after a violation in the FMCSA Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse. Make sure you hit that plus button so that you can follow me for more information about the clearinghouse. The questions that you need to ask your SAP when you're determining what SAP to use is in regards to pricing. You want to know exactly what their fee is, and you want to know if they have payment plan options. Some of them have in-house financing. Some of them have third-party finance options like Affirm or Afterpay or Klarna. Those are ways that you can break your payment up so that it's not paid out all at one time to the SAP counselor. These fees are going to cover you for steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 only. The other thing that you want to know in regards to fees with the SAP counselor is, will there be any fees for my treatment? You're not just going to the SAP counselor. It's possible that your SAP counselor will send you for outside treatment. The treatment could be a 10-hour online course. It could be a 20-hour online course. Now, the learning system that you have to go online, set up, you got to pay for that. You need to know, is my SAP going to send me to do some online training? Or you can ask the question, hey, SAP, what is going to be the approximate cost of me doing treatment? Can you give me an approximate if I have to do counseling with an outside entity? Can you give me an approximate price if I have to do an online course? Can you give me an approximate price if I have to do inpatient treatment? That way you get a better idea, because I've had drivers that tell me I paid my SAP counselor $500. But then I had to go to treatment and do counseling for about 5 weeks. And that was another $80 each time I went to treatment. And then I've heard drivers say, well, I paid my SAP $600, but then I had to do a 9-hour online class, which was another $100. Those are things that you need to know. And maybe you can ask the SAP in a way how I broke it down, because they're not going to tell you exactly what your treatment is going to be, exactly how long it's going to take. They're not going to be able to tell you all those things up front. They can give you an idea of an approximate of what that cost is going to be, so you can start preparing and getting that money together. Because once you get through the SAP, step 1, 2, 3, and 4, you need to move to step 5. In step 5, you have 2 options. You can either go to a trucking company, get a job. Your trucking company does your return to duty test in step 5. They notify the clearinghouse. They notify the driver's license folks, and you are back to driving at no cost, out of pocket, nothing out of your own pocket. You just had to pay the SAP. If you cannot find a trucking company to work for and you need someone to send you to step number 5, you can use an entity like us. We are a third-party administrator, and we can send you to take the return to duty drug test, do all the paperwork processing, coordinate with your SAP, and then send the notifications over to the clearinghouse and the driver's license folks. That way, you're able to get back to work. There is a cost for that. Our fee, for example, is $248. However, we have options. For example, like third-party processing. You can pay the third party the deposit of whatever they ask for, and they will pay us in full so that we can start and finish the process all at one time. And then you just have to settle up with them on the back end. There's a lot of different ways that we can do that. We can work with you. You cannot come to us until you have done steps 1 through 4 with your SAP counselor. If you're a driver that's needing more support and understanding of this, I do have a workshop coming up on Wednesday, September the 10th. If it's after Wednesday, September 10th, make sure you visit our website, www.getoutofprohibited.com, so that you can see when our next workshop is.